Anyway, I'd just like to say good evening to everybody from South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters. We're live tonight at the General Cemetery in Sheffield. Come here to do a ghost hunt this evening here, and we been here about an hour and a half. So just more or less finished setting up for the evening. So we was going to go to another location, but we changed his mind and thought we'd come here to the General Cemetery. Anyway, with me tonight we've got Paul and also Sue and Diane and Tristan with us this evening at the General Cemetery, and a couple of them have just gone for a walk round. So hopefully we're going to get some activity here tonight while we're at the General Cemetery. Okay, oh, that's good. What's is this a face in that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to turn this picture. I'm turning this video around. I'm just going to show you this picture here. What Paul's just taken.
That's if I can see it.
I should be able to see it. Turn it a bit more towards me, and I can see a face in there. Is it a woman's face? Is it zoom in that?
Yeah, that's zoomed in.
Is that zoomed in? Okay, so it won't
zoomed out, you can just see that.
Yeah. So it won't zoom in anymore.
And that's as far as it'll zoom in.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have to send it me. I'll try to. But you can see a face in there. It looks like. Is it a man's face? Looks like a man's face, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, interesting. You had to send me that, Paul. Anyway, we've got some equipment down tonight. We've got a couple of laser grids down at the moment. They're facing outwards onto the path here, and we've got K2 meters on the wall here, and we've got Bluetooth speaker on our Ouija board at the moment, running the Paratech software. And we're going to try using some other apps a little bit later on as well. And we've got some equipment on the table here, gauze meters and
get out,
and cell sensor and K2 meters, K2 meter there, and some temperature gauges. On the floor here we got REM pods, and got a couple of tri-fuel meters down. Some more gadgets in the box over here, and we got a Banshee box up on the wall here with another laser grid, another K2 meter. So the Banshee box has been going off for about an hour. We've had some words coming through, and if there's any children here in the General Cemetery, which they're going to be, there's a couple of toys down here that if any kids want to come through and try and communicate with us, some toys there for them, and some more REM pods, another REM pod there on the ground, and another REM pod on there, and they've got the mellow meter down there. It is switched on. I didn't know if it was switched on, but it is switched on. Anyway, everybody's gone for a walk round, and they've gone to see if they can capture anything. But that picture looks okay. What Paul's just shown me, that you can see that there's a face in the picture. So hopefully you'll be able to send me that. And also I'll be able to zoom in on it and see if I can pick anything out of it. My face looks a bit weird in that, so anyway, hopefully you'll stop with us and watch our event tonight at the General Cemetery, and we'll see if we can capture anything while we're here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera back round and do a few call outs and see if we get anything while I'm calling out. Anyway, if there's any spirits here would like to communicate with us, would you like to come forward, please? Could you show me a sign that you're here? We've got some devices on the ground that you can communicate with us. There's some devices, objects on the ground which has got blue lights on, which are lit up blue. You can, if you could touch one of these, that will let us know that you're here and you want to communicate with us. We mean you no harm. We come as friends. So come and join us, please. Come and say hello to us. We're here to prove your existence. We mean you no harm. We come as friends. Ripple. That sounded like it said ripple just then. Come on, please, come forward. Can you show us a sign that you're here?
One.
If you could touch one of these devices on the ground with the blue lights, let us know that you're here. You want to communicate with us. My name's Martin. Can you touch this device at the side of me right now that I'm looking at, which is on the ground? Come on, please come forward. Ah, somebody said hi then. There's somebody speaking through the that radio. Heard somebody just say hi. I'm saying hello back to you. Can you say hello to me?
Music.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me how many spirits are here with us? Can you use this device?
Abrasive.
Abrasive. On the Paratech. Can you tell us your name, please? Could you tell me how many spirits are here as well with us? Like I said, we come as friends. We're not here to harm you. Is there any chance you could touch one of these devices on the floor, which you call the REM pods? They won't hurt you in any way. If you go up to them and touch that antenna, the silver antenna, what's on top of it, it will light up green. Like I said, we're here as friends and we don't mean you no harm. If there's any children here that would like to come and play with our toys on the floor, you're more than welcome to play with them.
Voice.
If you touch them, they'll light up.
Not resting.
Not resting. Something like that just said, not resting.
Harvest.
Come on, please. Come and play with these toys that are on the ground here. We brought some for you to play with. The white one doesn't look very tantalising to play with, does it?
Dear.
Come on, there's a teddy bear here. Would you like to come and play with this teddy bear? Like you, Paul.
Stop.
Come on, please, come forward. Okay, Paratic's not heard of Paratic for a while.
Pennies.
Oh, it's going off. What's it saying? Pennies.
Beaten.
What was that? Beetle. Oh,
A
beaten.
lot.
Beaten a lot. Who was beaten a lot? Was you beaten a lot? Why was you beaten a lot? What did you do to get... What happened for you to get beaten a lot? Let me take this with me.
Beans.
So we got beans on here now. Was you beaten a lot?
Breathing.
Breathing. Is that why you don't want to touch these devices on the ground that you may be beaten for touching them? We won't do anything like that to you. We want you to touch these devices. We want to know... Yeti. We want you to touch these devices. These devices will tell us that you're here and you want to communicate with us.
Intermittent.
Intermittent. Do you want me to stand away from this doorway? Maybe you'll go up and touch the devices then.
Barrier.
Can you touch the devices now for me? There's 3 devices on the floor. I think there should be 4 on the floor. 4 REM bombs. Could you touch these devices on the floor now? I'm nowhere near them. I can see 3 of them right now. There should be 4 somewhere. Oh, the 4th one is over there by the main door. So come on, please, come forward. That one says office on that the last message. Not sure if I just heard somebody then, or I heard something.
Maze.
Maze. Come on, please, come forward.
Radio.
Radio, yeah, there's a radio. There's a radio up there. And there's one on the table as well. So that's good that you can tell what that's a radio. So yeah, we got the Banshee box with a, what do you call it, on there. And also I've got a radio on the table here. So it's just said radio. And that's a walkie-talkie radio that I use. So thank you for noticing the radios. Is there anything else that... Michael, okay. Is there anything else that you notice what's here?
2,
What was that said? 2.
flat,
2 flat. Okay. So is there anything else here that you know? Can you see like a chair? Or a table? Is that you, Paul? Couldn't tell because all I could see were green dots going past. I could hear you, but I couldn't see. I could see you, but fear me. Why should I fear you? Why should I fear you? Tell me why I should fear you.
study,
Study, okay. I don't fear any spirit. This is why I do this. To try and make contact with you.
help,
Help. What do you want help with? Tell me why you need air. Are you wanting air? Well, you don't need any. Sorry to say, you don't need any air. And under, okay. Under where? Where are you under? Are you buried under the ground? Utter. Okay.
later,
Later. Okay, well these REM pods haven't gone off yet. Come on, please, come forward. Show me a sign that you're here. Can you touch one of these devices on the ground?
interest,
Interest, okay. Can you touch one of these devices? If you touch one of these devices,
Ava.
then I'll know that you're here. Ava. I want to communicate with you. I come as your friend. I mean, you no harm. Are you getting out down there?
vase,
Vase, vase. Are you getting out?
I'm not sure. I've got a picture. I think there's a face in it. Other than that, not really. Sue's got, I think, a voice, but I'm not quite sure what it says.
Oh yeah.
Very, very faint.
sample,
Sample.
I sent that picture to you, messenger on Facebook.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I've not.
But take a good look at it, Martin.
I can't while I'm filming.
When you get on, it is a face on top of your face with red eyes.
Is it? I always said I were
Right, I'm going down here, me.
demonic. Well, don't be long, because I want to have a walk down there. Or do you want me? I want to walk around catacombs. Right. So, are you all two going to stop here?
Yeah.
And then just want to have a walk around. Let me.
Got my little tour. Oh, that candle one.
I want to. Let me leave this this paratech here with you. on this table,
people,
and I want to take trifilmeter, trifilmeter.
I've got my little...
day,
No, because I heard something and I saw something thing.
Mm.
And I said to Diane, Diane, get your phone out quick.
I could have done with bringing my camera. Can we just go back a second? Do you just want to know that trifilmeter? If you can. And I'd forget my head if it weren't screwed on. I hope I put film. Tristan, in that bag there, there's my... Yeah, could you just get me my camera out for me? No, that bag on floor. That camera bag. Yeah. There's a zip on side. Yeah. But I'd put the bag down.
legs,
What was that? Legs. Yeah. Fold back down. And let me,
utterly,
I'm going to take this gauze meter with me as well. So we've got a couple of things with us while we're walking around. Anyway, I'm going to have a walk down to the catacombs with you. A lot of you may not be from around this this part and not been into the general cemetery. Can you see the video on Facebook?
I'm on,
On
flight.
my page, if I put it on.
I'm on flight now.
I'm on flight now.
Yeah, you still got interviewing.
You don't mind having a walk to catacombs, do you?
No, well, I was going to walk round here anyway.
Right. Well, I just
I've never been, so you'll have to show me the way.
so anyway, we're gonna have we're gonna go down to the bottom here and walk around the catacombs. We got Diane and Sue here. Wave. And myself. Anyway, if you've not sure if you've ever been to the general cemetery, but it's a good place to come and do a ghost hunt. Anyway, I'll turn the camera back round because I can't see a blooming thing now. Anyway, there's some gravestones here that are in the ground. Sorry for walking on you, but anyway, just down here is the other path, and just below there is the catacombs that we're going to walk past on the bottom path. So can't see much here.
Martin, is that water?
Yep, the stream at the bottom. Anyway, do you know Bertie Bassett's licorice?
Huh?
He's buried in here as well.
What, the licorice man?
Yeah, yeah, the guy that had created Bertie Bassett's licorice. Anyway, I'm back again, and we're having a drink, but thought I'd do a portal session on the Banshee box. If there's anybody here wishing to communicate with us, would you like to come through? Would you like to say hello? Can you tell us your name? Can you tell me your name, please? Can you tell me how many spirits are here with us right now? How many spirits are here with us right now? Could you tell us? Daphne. Never heard of who? How many spirits are here with us right now? Is anybody here who would like to communicate with us? Just dropping my tea. How many people are here wishing to communicate with us? Do we have one spirit? Is there two spirits here? Is there three? Do we have four spirits that wish to communicate with us? Do we have five? Was that one spirit?
We're kind of having a table move on its own. I think that's what Diane's feeling anyway.
I feel somewhat, but I don't think it's my imagination.
Is anybody here wishing to communicate with us? Would you like to move this table? Can you take the table for us?
It's slide. It's like, yeah, someone's pushing it. I just seen it jolt.
It was right there, 'cause it felt like it was moving, remember?
Can you
It jolted towards the.
can you push this table a lot?
Wow,
Thank you.
that's amazing.
Are you aiming? You soldiers?
Well, we need to get we haven't got a sign for you, so
I
no.
just said to move, well, earlier on, just to move it any direction to get something.
Can you sit down soon?
You know, Martin.
What?
Do you know when you know when Sue was like stood up
Yeah.
and you were sat down?
Yeah.
I saw like a flash, like in between you and Sue.
Oh yeah. Can you give,
I don't know if
can you
Pete
give
saw
us a
it or
sign
not.
for yes, please? Show us a sign for yes by moving the table. Okay, can you show us a sign for no? Okay. Have we spoke to you already this evening?
Someone's
Who did we
whispering.
just speak to? Because they moved the table in the same directions. Oh, which?
It were a male, but we didn't get a name.
Oh yeah, in
No, last one were a witch.
no,
It were telling us
Herbert.
Oh,
You said Herbert.
yes.
Is this Herbert again?
Yeah, Pete says that he saw something in between you two, like
Yeah.
I did, but he can't say what
So
it
it's
was
not
though.
Herbert, no?
I just thought something in my head. I was just saying, were you attractive music, what we were doing?
Oh, did you like the music we was playing, Herbert? Okay.
It's swaying. It's like circling.
Was you around in the 1940s? No. Was you around earlier than the 1940s? Yep. Was you around in the 1800s? 1700s? Okay. Was you... I can't see you were buried in here then, because this were built in the 1800s.
I got 1935 in the end.
Did you?
There is some graves that are 1700s, aren't there? Isn't there?
I don't know. I'm not
Or are they all 18?
Was you born in the 1700s? No. 1800s. Okay, so are you buried in here? Yeah. No. Is it a yes or no? You don't you know?
Don't know. Bit in between both.
Is 1935 significant for you?
No, here at 1800s.
Is 1935 significant for another spirit that's here?
That's why you're getting two different answers.
Do we have more than one spirit here now with us? Okay, so there's more than one spirit. Did they come up to listen to the music? Was they happy? Are these people from the war, from the Second World War? Okay. So they heard Vera Lynn. Did it make them happy?
Was it you that were coming down the path?
5.
Yeah. Was there 5 of you? Did you like me and Diane dancing?
Who are you? I'm Diane.
Were you aiming? And no. So there's a mixture. What, are you airmen and soldiers?
I think it's just normal people here as well.
Yeah, it's mixture. Mixture.
Could you push the table to how many people there is here? Can you push towards the light on how many people are here right now? Was that a 1?
It went towards me.
Can you push it right over the table? Can we start again? For 1, how many spirits? Can you lift the table right up? Was there 1 spirit? 2 spirits? 3 spirits? 4 spirits? 5 spirits? 6 spirits? Was there 6 spirits? Yep, okay. And they all come down to listen to the music? No. Did some of them come to listen to the music? Was someone just wondering where all the noise was coming from? My hands are freezing now. Oh yeah. Right, my hands are cold off now. Warm.
Mine are freezing.
Tristan, is your hands warm?
Yeah.
I was going to say, Gav, take my place. That's not being a gentleman then, is it? Well, I'm not bothered.
Some of you still here?
It's not allowed.
What was that?
So
I've not heard that before.
it was a phone going doo-doo-doo.
That did not, yeah, but there was something on it. Are you all stood at the bottom of them stairs there?
Are you stood all around us? No. Okay.
That's why I said something.
Could you point in the direction that you are?
There. I said down there at the bottom of them stairs, didn't I?
Is that where you are, bottom of those stairs? No. Okay. Where are you stood? Point the table to where you're stood.
Stood at back of me, aren't you?
Paul sat at the back of the back somewhere. No, I'm just telling Pete, saying where's Paul gone? I went, he's back at, sat at, right at the
Anybody
back.
behind me? No. Anybody behind Sue?
He's having a chill out session.
No. Is everybody behind Diane?
Has everybody stood behind me? Thanks. I'm not sort of polished.
Yes and no.
So there's some behind me and some that's
Are you all stood in a line?
Can you disperse?
That's got really cold.
Are you stood in a line?
I think there's one. Are you stood between me and Martin? One of you.
No.
I'm absolutely cold. I've gone really, really cold.
I am, I've gone freezing.
Oh, well, I'm freezing. I'm below temperature.
Shall we say goodbye? We're going to have to say goodbye. It's gone really cold. We do
Yeah.
apologise. We'll be back in a couple of weeks though. Alright.
They're all around us. Yes, we know you are.
Okay.
You're making us really, really cold though. Seriously.
I am freezing. We're going to say goodbye, Spirit. Is that okay? Oh God, let's go. No, they don't want us to go. I'm sorry, we're going to have to go.
It's gone right cold.
Oh my God, I'm free. This is.
Am I right there from away from here?
Right?
It's not cold here.
No, they're all stood behind
No,
me.
they're coming round us because of these steps, Diane. What? What? Where are you?
You know, as soon as
I can feel it cold. My hands just gone freezing.
Why did I
Caught in the middle.
I don't know. I am absolutely freezing.
Yeah, we've had to
They're
come.
all around us.
We've had to come off the. Well, they've had to come off the table
Too
because they
cold.
were feeling really cold.
It was starting to affect us.
I need a drink. I need to warm myself up. I'm saying so. And I've only just gone like
I had to come off for a sec.
Where's those cups gone?
It was freezing.
Is that the one I have? No, that's what Tristan had. And look where he's had his lips.
You had yours.
Oh, mine's
He
out.
wants me to go for a walk.
I'm gonna go
Seriously?
for a walk before I go. I just want to go round block.
He wants me to go for a walk while I've got camera on live. Pete,
Pete, he's petrified.
I ain't sticking for a wee Pete.
I'm a bit thingy today. This is the first time I've been to this cemetery.
No, because there's no base.
She's talking about the corner.
I'm being a bit of a baby. Or a wuss.
To tell you the truth, it wouldn't have to be but the thing at the back is like a memorial thing.
I just seen the flash of a light. Was it your light?
No. This light isn't that bright. No. Keep going out this light. It's fucked.
Oh.
What's
I
that
know,
thing,
I need to
Martin?
man up.
Martin, shouting you.
Yeah.
Your box was shouting you.
Hello, are you shouting me?
That's a Martin. Sounded like Martin.
It's not the same hello. Am I the wrong Martin you're talking to?
There is a light shining.
Go on then, go for a walk, Tristan. Louis. Hear that? Louis.
Wait here, Tristan. Them soldiers will walk around here.
Walk right down to the bottom, turn left and go walk all the way around the catacombs.
No.
Yeah.
We have had a few. We've had tippy table. Well, we've done tippy table on the Ouija board, and then we've had.
Every time I sneeze.
I've tried seeing if some of the spirits can touch the REM pods and stuff, but we're not at them go off yet.
I was hoping you were going to all grab me and keep me warm.
No, we were up there.
But yeah, we've had a bit of activity.
Yeah, it made us cold. Freezing
It
cold.
hasn't left me yet.
Like at the minute, it's gone like normal temperature, but as soon as you sit down like for a long period of time, it gets really cold.
Yes.
And as soon as we put that Vera Lynn music on, we've had about 5 soldiers that were walking down path. 6 soldiers
Airmen.
then. 6 airmen walking down path. And they were all standing around Sue and Diane. And Martin as well. Martin was...
We had to move. We just
I couldn't sit on the table that long, so...
Stinky's down there, Martin.
Yeah, I've got a photograph of him.
Smelly.
I've got a photograph of him. I asked him, is it you that I've got a photograph of?
Yeah. Well, I said that to you. And is it? I said, yeah, because I said, is it you that
Hi,
I saw?
Richard.
And he said, yeah. I said, is it you?
Go
'Cause I
for a
said,
walk
it
to
seems you.
church.
Quick walk round.
You going, Tristan, to walk round?
Possibly.
Martin's going. Take your stick with you. Record him.
Yeah.
Record Martin, watch what he does.
Before we get a front camera.
Yeah.
I need a brighter torch next time.
What has got?
What?
Want a torch?
I need a
Which one is
brighter
that bag?
one. Which bag? Oh, that.
I don't know if I've got battery on.
Turn camera round. Hang on a minute. Is it working?
Is your battery in there?
There's loads of batteries in there.
No, I want it 18.
I will in a second, hang on.
Don't film me while I'm smoking.
Oh no, I'm not. Just I've got myself on the camera at the minute. I'm not turned it round yet.
Where's it going?
What?
Where are you going?
I'm coming with you.
Well, take camera around then.
Right, I'm going with Martin.
Martin's going dark minds.
Seriously?
Take care too. Just want to take care. Just take one of these with me.
Where are we going?
Right, where shall we try? That's a bit really damp. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this, let's try, okay, let's just try on again. Let's go back up on there. I just want to try on this wall here, Tristan. Anyway, we just put that REM pod down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the lights off here,
Shall I put it on you?
if you want, and I'm going to ask out, see if there's anybody here who would like to communicate with us, and see if we can get them to light up this REM pod. We got any spirits here who would like to come and speak to us? We respectfully ask you to come forward. Can you see that device that I've just put down with the blue light on? Which is this one here. If you touch that, it will show green lights. Can you go up and touch it, please? Is there any chance that you could show us a sign to here? Touch that device on that gravestone. Come forward. We mean you no harm. We come as friends. We just want to prove your existence.
It's actually got quite warm, Richard, to be honest. It's not too bad now.
Come on, please, come forward. It shows that you'd like to come and speak to us. If you can touch that device, it will not hurt you. Like I said, we're here as friends. We're trying to prove that you exist. Is that Paul whistling?
No idea.
Come on, please. Make that device on that stone, please. Light up. Can somebody go and touch it?
Pete just said that he just saw a mist at the bottom right of the screen.
What was that then?
So did you see it at the on my side, Pete? Like on the floor.
Come on, please. Come and touch this device like this, so it lights up green. Let me just lay that there. Put that antenna that way. Come on, can you light him up? We respectfully ask you. We mean you no harm. We come as friends. My name's Martin.
My name's Tristan.
And with the light is Tristan. He's holding a camera where we can film and document the lights going off. Come forward, please, and touch the lights. I promise you they won't hurt you in any way. As you can see, I touched them. It just lets us know that you're here.
Yeah, Pete and Richard saw a thingy on the bottom of the floor near me.
Oh yeah.
Like a mist.
Come on, please. Like I said, we come as friends. We mean you no harm. We want to prove your existence. Did you hear us playing the music? We did that for you. It might have not been from your time period, but it was very nice to hear. Like I said, we come as friends, we mean you no harm. We'd just like you to touch that device just to prove that you're here and you want to speak to us. We mean you no harm. Come on, show us how good you are. By touching that device, by lighting it up, it'll light up all pretty colours. There's a bang then. So all we ask you to do is just light it up, so then we can ask you questions. If you can light it up, how many lights is there on there? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can light it up 4 times, if you can light all 4 green lights up for a sign for yes. Two lights for no. If you can do it like this, 4 lights for yes. Yep. And then 2 lights for no. You can do that. Can you see my hand on here? Like I said, it won't hurt you. Can you do that for me? Come on, please. Like I said, we come as friends. We come with love. We're not here to harm anybody.
Yeah, it could have been me, Richard. I don't know.
some big gravestones here. You must have been very important people at one stage. Must have been probably rich people. Who's this one? Ah, look at this one.
Sill. It just says sill.
Torch. Follow the camera. A minute.
It says sill on the bottom.
This one was the. If you read this one here, you can see memory of Frederico Gill, who passed away on November 18th, 1926, age 85 years of age, for 38 years. Secretary of the Sheffield General Hospital. Yeah, Sheffield General Hospital, and 13 years chairman of the Sheffield General Cemetery. All right. Okay, that's good. Frederick, are you here? Frederick, would you like to come through, Frederick, and touch this device over here, which is on this stone? Can you prove to the world that you're here and you would like to communicate with us? That was my me breathing then that caused that mist off. What else have we got here? There's another big one here. Okay, that's all worn out, is it? Here laid in faith and hope and a body of what's that? Nathaniel Phillips.
No, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, yeah.
Nathaniel.
A man of learning. What's that? Some eloquence and poetry, but most of it is faded, like fading away. What else have we got?
It's a shame we don't, like redraw, scribe everything. Like,
I don't know what that was that just went past. I don't think that was my breath then. I think there was a mist what just went past. And I don't think that was me. Who else have we got here? So if there's any spirits here while we're looking at these stones, looking at some of the names, could you touch that device on the stone there? Who is on here? We were quite rude and not looking at who's here. Albert Ebenezer. Wow, Ebenezer. That's you with your food, Tristan. You're like Ebenezer Scrooge. And Elizabeth Bourne.
Also Arthur Thomas.
Albert.
And Anne.
And another Ebenezer. And an Ebenezer.
Arthur Thomas.
And then we got Arthur Thomas here. Annie Bourne, who died 1921, age 65.
And also
And another 1940. Is that 1942? Yeah, that's 1942, age 82 years old. So just think of all these people here that were around in the Victorian, born in the Victorian era. It really looks like a really old one here. And this looks like
more than one person.
yeah, there's more than one person in this one. they look like that they never got buried as well. That they're just underneath here, so they didn't actually get buried. What's this one? 1901, age 73. And there's another one here. Don't know what that one says. They who sleep in Jesus. Okay, it's quite interesting that we've been a non-conformist church. It's got Jesus on there. And there's a few more on here. That one's a really old one. Some more up there. Yeah, that's a big one, Pete. A big gravestone there. So, are you alright, Tristan? Can you see? The Reverend C.J. Donald, who died October 17, 1875, age 74. Wow. Had served his generation. So I wonder if this part was because I know that they did have a burial site for non-Christians as well. So I'm wondering, because this graveyard was also an overspill graveyard for especially when the Sheffield flood took place.
What does it mean by overspill?
Overspill, it means that when the other graveyards were getting full up, that they brought other people who died into the graveyard, like Ward's End Cemetery. That's an overspill graveyard as well. Charles Constantine, 1890, age 69 years old. What else is there up there? It's a biggish. There's a couple of biggish ones up here. What's that? Some can't really read some of these now. (1869), age 13 months. Blooming hellfire. They were up there at the building. So we best go back down for that K2, that REM pod. time is it, Tristan? Do you know? 3:39. Let me know. We best start packing up and heading off home. It's getting late. This is the only saddest part about being buried, is that after so long they just totally forget about you and don't even bother maintaining the graveyards, which is really sad, really, because it's you'd think that you pay all this money out to be buried. And
yeah, if you think about it though, they would have forked out loads and loads of money for some of them.
well, yeah, because some of these gravestones in them days, well, even today, would have cost a lot of money to
It's quite a big one.
to have made. Something like that would have been rich, you know, or something like that. Would have been a rich family who would have had these done, and then left just to rot and disappear. And in time to come, they just somebody will come along and bulldoze it all down in, say, in about a couple hundred years time, and then build houses or shops or whatever.
Well, if you think about it though, there's like I researched and it said that there's graveyards that have been dug up to be built into buildings and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's
It's like not everyone stays.
no. Let's just get another go on here. Let me just call out
rests.
again. Does it come on? If there's anybody here, we're gonna go shortly, because time is what we say, ticking along, and it's getting late. Can you just touch that device for me before we go home? This one here is
That's quite nice, that one.
William Henry Burks, who died 19th of February 1868, aged 48 years old.
Henry who?
Henry Burks.
Henry Burks.
Yeah. Do you know him?
I haven't actually heard of that name.
Also, Elizabeth, wife of William Henry Burks, who died 3rd of, wow, she lasted another 40 odd years, is it 40 odd years? So she never married ever again after when he died.
Henry Burks.
Is there somebody else on here? No. WHB, so that must be his initials, WHB, on there. I'm just trying to get round here.
1898 to 1988.
Well, in Mexico, in some parts of Mexico, they dig the bodies up every year, And in some parts of Mexico, they don't even bury them. They live in the same house. The same in Indonesia as well. The dead actually live in the house. Do you want to get that tri-field?
Henry Burke's, but 1898 to 1988.
18 what?
1898.
When did he die? William Henry Burks.
No, Mark.
Okay.
But is it just William?
No. William Henry Burks.
William Henry
Burks.
Burks. How do you spell Burks? Is it just
B-I-R-K-S.
B-I-R-K-S? Henry Burks. 13th of November 1840.
No.
16th of April 1928.
No, different one. Anyway, do you want to grab that Ren
Was
Paul?
a Canadian businessman.
Not getting much through here. Anyway, we're going to start packing up and heading off home. It's getting late now, and we've had a good night. It's been all right out here at the General Cemetery. It's a shame that you couldn't make it with us tonight, Richard and Pete and Mark. But
Tony, Tasha.
yeah, and everybody else, Tony, and who else? Natasha, and wow, look at this one here. That's been weathered over the years. You can't see anything on that one. Look at this one. This is a big. It looks like there's two in here. What's wrong with this one here? Mum has been assessed and may require remedial work to ensure the safety of our visitors to the cemetery. So this one is we're going to do some work on this one and get this one back up, looking like a.
So yeah, they are kind of doing something.
Yeah.
Re-thingy again, aren't they?
Yeah, they're trying the best to bring it back to. I'm going to say bring it back to life, but a lot of it's been taken over. Like this one here. Is that a catacomb there? No. But anyway, just to what I call it, Jordan, just film me a minute. I just want to what I call it. Anyway, if you are interested in the paranormal and you are interested in ghost hunting, we are based at the Montwood pub, and we are looking for new members to come and join our group. We've got about 21 members at the moment, and looking for a few more to come and join us. As a group, we do free ghost hunts for all our members, and we also wire buildings to go and do ghost hunts. So if you are interested in going on ghost hunt events, and come and try us out at the Montwood pub. We are there every Thursday evening from 7:30 till 11 o'clock at night. So if you're interested, just come down and come and visit us. We do charge an admission fee of £3, to come in and join us. We do Ouija board sessions and table tipping and group seances and other stuff. Reason why we do a charge of £3 is the money raised that we do goes to pay for the events and also for his uniform as well for members, and also equipment. What was that then?
No.
And also equipment. What was that then?
No.
And also equipment. What was that then?
No.
And also equipment. What was that then?
No idea, but it was. I saw something go.
Rustling. What's that? Go over there. There was something rustling then behind me. So, like I said, all the money with that is raised goes to pay for events for the group. We don't. Well, we do make a little bit of profit, but all the money goes back to its members for events and uniform and for equipment. So everything that we get is it goes back and for members to use. So come and give us a try with the Montwood pub. We got quite a lot of events happening over the next up to Christmas time. We're doing quite a lot of outdoor events every Friday night, starting from next week. Well, starting from today really. So that's officially next Friday is when our events start up, and we do travel all across South Yorkshire and Lincolnshire, and we're going on to the East Coast later this year as well. Got a couple of events in the winter time. Fort Paul in October. This November we're at the Abbeydale Theatre in Sheffield, and then got to sort some out for next year as well, from January, February, March, some more indoor events there. So like I said, come and join us at the Montwood, see what we're like, and if you're interested in becoming a member, ask about joining the group. All right, well I'll take the microphone back off, the camera back off Tristan, and thanks for watching anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know, I like holding this because
It's good, isn't it?
it keeps your hands warm.
Yeah.
And then I'll get everybody to say goodbye to you, say good night, and then we'll start packing up. Have you?
Sort of, yeah.
Anyway, we're going to say goodbye. So you want to say goodbye, Diane?
Bye.
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 See ya.
Goodbye from me.
Yep.
Goodbye from him.
So I'll get this video on YouTube over the next few days, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.